It is crunch time here for the Colorado Rush. Welcome in, everybody, to Shea Stadiums. We get set for United Premier Soccer League action. Club El Azul is here. It's a must-win for them if they want to get into the top four of the table to make the playoffs. For the Rush, sitting second in the table, a win today could put yourself back to the top, but almost a must-win if you want to play the playoff game at home. The kickoff coming next, right here from Shea Stadium on Stream It Sports.
Number 10, Gomez. Number 5, Raimundo Gomez. Number 36, Armando Gonzalez. Number 31, Mirza Kirisolovich. Number 6, Juan Marino. Number 21, Jesus Munoz. Number 1, Daniel Ontiveros. Number 12, Anthony Rosales. All right, you're today's home team, your Colorado Rush. Let's make some noise for number 6, Charlie Caswell. Number 11, Cory. Number 3, Jimmy Fitzpatrick. Number 9, Benjamin Ryan. The captain today, number 15, Nick Hartman. Number 14, Andrew Bahia. Number 20, Jeremiah Michael. The goalkeeper of the day, as always, Sailor Thomas. Number 4, Mark Rowland. Number 12, Andrew White. And number 17, Ryan Wilson. If I can have everybody please stand on your feet, face the north side of the building for your Pledge of Allegiance.
Shea Stadium here, beautiful night down in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, and it is crunch time. One more matchup for the Colorado Rush. That is coming down the road. You can't look ahead as you think about this. This is the second to last matchup. You're sitting number 2 in the table, and a win here today would put you at the top of the table for the time being, depending on how the schedule and everybody plays out today and for the rest of the week. But you want to stay in that top 4. You particularly want to be in the top 2 because that first round of the playoffs, you would have a home matchup. The story a little different for Club El Azul that comes in here. They are sitting in the 5th spot. They need to win. They're 3 points behind the 4th place spot. You've got to get some kind of result. Even drawing a point out of this would be huge. It would mean you would have to get the 3 points in your following game. But you win today, you could set yourself up, get yourself back into that top 4. So that's a dangerous club coming in that the Colorado Rush will have to deal with. They're getting healthier. The matchup for the Rush, we've watched over the matches here at home in particular, they have been hurt. A couple of weeks ago, Nick Hartman wasn't in. Colin Clark was still not up to 100%. Well, Clark's better. Nick Hartman's in the lineup here today. They went down last week and they beat Colorado Springs FC and beat them 5-0, getting them back toward the top of the table. And it's really just what the doctor ordered. For the Rush, 22 points coming in here on the table. They've got a total of 6 wins, 2 losses, 4 draws, and they're trailing FC Greeley, who sits at the top of the table with 23 points, 7 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws. The goal differential, though, if you think about it, the Rush leading in goal differential. They're at a plus 17. Get yourself up to the top, even tie for first. Doesn't matter. Your goal differential puts you over the top, and you get to host that first-round matchup. Behind the Rush, sitting in third, is Colorado Springs FC, holding at 21 points, and then FC Boulder at 20. Club El Azul, 17 points. Boy, they need the 3, don't they? Get themselves up there. There's the Rush lineup for you. And, again, everybody's pretty healthy. The only one that is missing here today, Ryan Crowley for the Rush. He's played quite a bit, plays for Golden High School. But as we get going along, a lot of these guys are going off to play in college. Maybe time for them to head to their university clubs as opposed to being here in the Pro Developmental League. There's Club El Azul, and the keeper between the posts is going to be Daniel Otaveros, and you can see the rest of the run. Think about this. As we've gone through 12 matches for Club El Azul, only 13 goals altogether. The Rush have scored 30 for the season, so they tend to sit back a little bit. Have had trouble putting the ball in the back of the net. That's going to change for them if they would like to finish in the top 4. Got to finish in that top half to make the playoffs and the opportunity to play in the big tournament where everybody heads out to California. You only get 1 out of the Colorado Conference here of the UPSL. Glad you're along with us, everybody. I'm Cory Lopez, and it is, again, a gorgeous night here at Highlands Ranch. Team in the white kits with the blue stripes, that would be Club El Azul, and the Rush playing in their home blue kits with the white numbers up top. Fitzpatrick heads down, and the ball sent to the far side. Nobody's there for the Rush. 45-minute halves. Play a total of 90 minutes. If it goes to a draw, it goes to a draw. Each team would get a point in the conference standings. Throw in for, let's see, it'll be a throw in for Club El Azul. More extra roll there for the Rush. You can see Jose Guzman. Guzman, brand new player here, plays along the defensive side, will be in the spot where Crowley would normally play. So we've got the standings down, and as we get rolling along here, Avila works the left side, gives this one up. Ball trying to send that one forward instead. Time for the Rush. Try to work their way through here. Chip to the near side. White trying to get to it. Keep control of it. Sure. Crowley now trying to send it in there. I take that back. I say Ryan Crowley was not there, and there's Ryan Crowley, number 9. For Golden. He wasn't supposed, we didn't think he was supposed to be around, but he's out there playing for the semi-pro team. Fitzpatrick, a nice set inside. Went screaming across, but Rush could not get there to do anything about it. Clark came flying in there. Good look. Just 3 minutes into the match here, and already the Rush are putting a little bit of pressure on. Azul trying to send it down. Looking to try to find Rosales down there, but nothing happened. Instead, they'll send it here to the side. Right in the middle of the action, right Gorham. And ahead it comes. There's White, always dangerous. Left foot, chip here to the near side. Nobody's there. Vila to win the race. Club El Azul just for the moment as it's sent out. It'll be a throw-in opportunity. Here come the Rush back the other way. Ryan Wilson. Wilson's got it on the foot again. Send it forward. Whoop. Both Rush players looked at each other as that one got set through. Crowley and Coswell just kind of look. Now Fitzpatrick. Good touch by White. Coswell comes to Fitzpatrick. Jimmy Fitzpatrick. A little deep there. Back to the middle of the pitch they go. solid defensive play there. A little bump off as Hetero Gomez. That's a strong play. The referees let you get away with that, then that's fine. Bodied up first. Marino will send it back, and Club El Azul will go to work. Edgar Fuentes is the lead official out there. Joe Solarte, Bradley Miller, and Perry Grandjean are your officials today. They're wearing the red. Work ahead, chipped over the top. Gonzalez and a save there. Shaler Thomas in solid. And a quick counter attack is the thought. Comes here to the near side. Andrew Weins. Fitzpatrick will send it back. Guzman back to Fitzpatrick as he tried to step his way through. Instead, it's turned over. There's a drive and an easy save by Thomas as Gomez sent one in from distance. It's a pretty good look for Club El Azul. Again, they've had a hard time scoring. 13 total goals through their 12 matches. That's just over a goal a match. Foul and a free kick opportunity, and this will be for the Rush. See the strategy for the Rush here is they've kind of worked it either side. Nice job by Crowley to settle that down for the moment. Got pulled down. Official says play on. Chip to Cantor, played off. Guzman with a nice play. Ahead to Clark, it comes to the left foot. A drive right at the keeper. Monteveros is there. Boy, Clark had the opportunity for the moment. Headed back, Thomas can go ahead and get that in the midst. Here it comes to Guzman. Solid work by the Rush so far, keeping possession here. And as soon as I say that it gets turned over, Avila will send it forward. Tough work. Mirza Karasalahovic. What's that name again for Club El Azul? The Eastern Bloc name. Javier Cantor is the head coach for El Azul. They work here in the midfield. Fitzpatrick trying to work his way through. Thomas is going to get to it. Well played. Guzman. He was looking to chip that forward there. Aggressive throw in there. Well read that time by Gomez, and then a foul on the backside. Hartman, captain on the field there. Ball will be sent through. Official says, play on, everyone. Headed to the side. Gomez, so a throw-in opportunity. The Rush going to push some numbers forward now. Guzman, get that in, comes back to him here, and another throw-in opportunity. Work to the corner, and an opportunity now as Colin Clark will go over to take this one. First corner opportunity for either team. Colin Clark with that left foot, ready to engage here. Here we go. Into the box, but off the heel of a Azul player. Guzman going to find Fitzpatrick on the far side. The throw in, going to be aggressive, sure. Crowley working that left side, and going to be another throw-in opportunity for the Rush. 74 degrees at kickoff here. Clouds have come over mercifully. That sun is out, coming over the mountains like that. It gets hot in here. But that's not the case. Guzman, nice feet ahead. Come the Rush attacking. And an offside. Free kick opportunity for El Azul. Trying to send some pretty deep balls over the top here. That seems to be the game plan here, and they'll try the same thing here. Headed back, and Thomas trying to get to it here. He's going to keep it in bounds. Settle that one in there. Well, that was a nice play, but it's going to be sent through, and keeper Ontiveros will send it out. El Azul has not really been consistent with the possessions here. It's probably one of the best, and now a little pushed and shoving, and free kick opportunity coming for Club El Azul. I think that Coach Joe Webb's a little nervous over there. This is, again, a bit of a slow start here. It's the clock. We're into the 12th minute. Ball set toward the top of the 18, and a nice flick on, but again, easy save for Shaler Thomas. Marino got his head on it, that little flick. There just wasn't anything behind it. Certainly no traffic in front of Thomas, so an easy save. Into the 18 it comes. Ugh. A one-timer. Guzman a little late to get to that one, and flag up again. Couple of offsides here. Make sure we have enough soccer balls here today. We've sent a couple out of the area here, haven't we? Good play. Nick Hartman over there defensively for the Rush that time. Oswell send to the middle. Guzman, Andrew White working the right side. White to try to send it through here. Swept to the side, throw an opportunity for the Rush. Really putting the pressure. This is not anything that we haven't seen before, but the results haven't been there for the Rush all the time. I think that big 5-0 win, though, down on the road, that may have sparked something. Crowley sending this to the far post, and a big collision on the far side. And a corner opportunity, the second one coming here now for the Rush. Fitzpatrick's going to set it up over there. Yeah, quick in to Clark. Clark tries to send it through. Now we'll get a throw in on the far side. It's a quick restart in that corner. Another chance here. How aggressive are you going to be? He's going to come into the box. I see Crowley coming in. Got to throw it in. Oh, a little push from by. One-timer and a great save. Boy, Fitzpatrick got the boot on it there and a great drive. But Daniel Ontiveros, with that left hand, able to make the save. Boy, that was a stinger coming in there. Into the 15th minute we go, and Fitzpatrick, a great drive. Boy, that thing was teed up nicely that time. I think it was Coswell that actually kind of set that up to him with that aggressive throw-in. He was able to deflect it ahead. Third corner. One time, and the one time's going to be a field goal effort, and that one's into the road. That's 3 soccer balls out of the pitch. Well, something to be said about getting on top of the ball and being a little aggressive. You lean back a little bit, and Brad Gorham found that. Just not put plenty on it, but it's going to sail on you. Each team's got a shot on goal. Best one was by Fitzpatrick, and a great save by Ontiveros. And it comes. Here comes Club El Azul, the counterattack. In the air, Wilson trying to head that one out. And a little clutching and grabbing, and that's going to go against Club El Azul. A free kick coming for the Rush. And they can get it out of their defensive end. Thomas with the restart on the free kick. Whoop, Fitzpatrick. That one got a little ways away from him. And now the opportunity, a drive. Thomas is there. Fitzpatrick comes up a little lame here. I don't know what that was. Whether he got tangled up there. Joe Webb's looking on to see he may have to make a change. He's going to look to his bench here for the moment. Maybe. Let's see if Jimmy Fitzpatrick can continue here. And Joe Webb gave the, it's like sending somebody to the bullpen. As they continue to let him walk it off here. Yeah, he may have to send somebody in. Break here real quick. We'll see what they end up doing as we take the break into the 17th minute. This is Stream It Sports. We return here, and Jimmy Fitzpatrick had to be subbed out. Got his foot caught up, whether it's an ankle, the foot, whatever it is. Boy, it was not good. He's trying to walk it off over on the far side. You can see him over there just by the assistant that's on that far side. In the meantime, Rush will try to push forward here. Boy, that is a tough one. But Fitzpatrick cannot return here. Nifty move. Club El Azul now trying to chip forward, and Thomas off of his mark, and a little collision here between these two. And no cards, just a stern talking to, and a bit of a warning, I would imagine, and a restart here by Thomas. Avila, boy, headed it right back. It's quite a bit on that one, and a throw-in opportunity now for El Azul in the 19th minute. Throw in opportunity. Marino looking and gets a pretty good run. Aggressive throw. And we're going back the other way. And good call there by the official as Ryan Wilson just playing his position there, and he ended up getting knocked over by the El Azul player. Sometimes referees go the other way with that one, but that was pretty clear. Settled right back in by Gomez. El Azul is playing tough here in the midfield. They're pushing and shoving going on here. And again, it was Ryan Crowley getting talked to here a little bit, but the reason being is Gomez was behind him as he was trying to settle that in. He was getting pushed from behind before he even played the ball. So the official, what's he going to give? Free kick? Yeah. And a quick start, as is typical for the Rush here. They want to get right back to work, and that goes over the gold line down there, and that's the boundary line. So into the 21st minute, and the Rush having to go back to work. Clark comes back from his midfield spot. He tries to work his way through. Quick throw in. Chipped ahead, Coswell. Tried to dribble his way through trouble there, could not. Avila's got it now for El Azul. With back heel work through. And defensively, again, some more pushed and shoving going on here, and a yellow card to be shown to Nick Hartman. Very physical, and it has been in the defensive third for the Colorado Rush. And the Rush have got the worst of it here, certainly with a yellow card being handed out. And now a free kick from on top the 18 is coming. Possession will stay with the Rush. Clark will go ahead and send this one out. The yellow card, though, it came to shove after the whistle had blown. So they're not changing who has possession here.
Number 10, Daniel
Williscroft is checking in here to the match. They're going to get a little bit more speed out there for the Rush. And suddenly El Azul has done a better job of possessing the ball. Headed back and almost over. Good save on the far side there by Coach Webb. We're running out of soccer balls here.
Here
come the Rush. Sent through. Turned back right back over. Jorge Cantor. Wilson did a good job to get in front of that. Kicked over the top, looking for Guzman. And sent to the side, a throw-in opportunity for the Rush. Clark's got it. He's going to try to work his way through. Tried. Wasn't there. Guzman will come in. Coswell. Crowley. Clark tries to chip it through, onside. White has it now. Guzman. Chip to the top of the 18. Turn. Onside. Drive. Not going to make it through. Ball still in the 18. And El Azul able to get it out of trouble and now send it forward. Thomas already off his line there. Hartman's going to get there, and Thomas will send it out. Just for the moment, though. Still the push by El Azul. Nifty work by Gomez. Chipped over the top, but offside. Look out. So he goal kick coming here. Salahovic, I think, being talked to about the whistle blew, and he decided to take a shot anyway. El Azul has had a couple of shots on goal that Thomas has had to save. But again, they have been right at Thomas. So Shayla Thomas has been solid here so far. Set over the top, onside, headed on. This one's headed toward the goal. It'll be saved there by the defender. Boy, that was a big mix-up, miscommunication that time. Now chipped into the box, and the save is Monteveros is there. Wow. The header, thinking the keeper had stayed on his line. Almost an own goal. Jesus Munoz is the one who didn't quite hear his keeper that time. Moreno. Gomez again. They say play on. Rush have it. Able to push some numbers forward. Equal numbers. Oswald, is he going to get there? No. Nifty slide on the far side. That tackle there, able to change possession. '26th minute here as they continue on. El Azul. And now a free kick opportunity for El Azul. You can see very physical. These two teams matched up. Colorado Rush winners playing at El Azul, but it was very physical, and that continues here in this match. Dangerous spot for this free kick. They'll just reset a drive, and that one blocked by White, and Thomas off his line, slides to get to it. Quick counterattack. Nope. They'll build from the side. Mishandled on the far side, and a throw in for Club El Azul. They want to try to work some numbers forward here. Take it away. Here come the Rush. Sent over the end line. And a corner opportunity. That will be number 4 for the evening. And the Rush could push some numbers up. Like we're in a club again. It's weird. Here we go. Far post headed out. Avila able to get his head on that one to try to clear that. And now El Azul building forward. Cantor. Job to keep that one in. Gonzalez forward, but Colin Clark is there, and now the Rush can work it back the other way. Wilson with it. Touched ahead. He was going to try to touch that to himself. Instead, the ball will roll over the boundary line. 29th minute here. This first half, no score. El Azul's got 3 shots on goal. Thomas has had to be locked in here. Gomez. And rolling by. Thomas let that one go, and a goal kick here. Boy, Gomez, nifty play there. And again, they're letting the body up here a little bit. Touched for the moment. Clark saw that one, read it, and ahead it comes. Send ahead to White. Andrew White is going to get there first. No. Little hesitation for the moment by Daniel Ontiveros, but Ontiveros speedy enough to get off his line there. Switch fields for the moment here. Clark's got it again. Chipped ahead. Gorman, and now here it comes Crowley. Crowley going to send it into the box. This one chipped to the side. Going to throw in for the rush. El Azul has gotten better as the match has gone along here. They've been able to do a nice job of keeping possession a little longer, kind of building here, but they haven't had any quality opportunities. Colorado Rush defense has seen to that. Crowley to Clark. Clark, one time, and a nice save there. Skidding along the ground. Ontiveros able to get his mitts on it. That was a good look by Clark. They were able to let him through. Offside, and Karis Alahovic did not agree with that, but he had a step and a half there when that ball was touched. Chipped over the top. It will go back to Club El Azul. Into the 31st minute we go. We remind you, you can be a part of these games too. Join Colorado Rush as a broadcast sponsor. Your sponsorship provides viewership to thousands of soccer fans and gives these players the spotlight that they deserve. Contact Joe Webb for details. 720-341-8855 or jwebb with 2 B's at coloradorush.com. Here comes the sunshine peeking out from underneath the high clouds that we have here. Get a little deflection off the crowd. Crowley there. Shaking off whatever ails him. Got a little, and again, you think about it, with the AstroTurf, it's the newer AstroTurf. Recycled tires, tiny pellets of rubber. So they get kicked up when the ball bounces. When you scrape your foot along the ground, you fall on the ground. Those tiny rubber pellets bounce up, and we see it a lot. You get into every crevice that you could possibly imagine. It's like playing on sand. So to see someone trying to dig them out of your eyes and nose and such, not unusual when you're playing on a surface like this. I like to call it flubber, but that's the early kind of prototype slang for it. It's the best way to describe it, because it's certainly not the old AstroTurf. I've seen old AstroTurf, and that is not forgiving at all. Like playing on my, like playing on my living room back home back in the day. Teeny little padding underneath and a rug and a hardwood floor. Thomas to get to it and to keep it inside the 18, and now again he'll send it away, flick to the far side, and the Rush can get back to work. An attacking style that's there. Chipped over the top, off his line. Ontiveros, and I will wait for everyone to clear. Rush have tried a couple of things. They really have been working either side of the field. They'll do Hartman, bounding ball, and it'll go right to Thomas, and he'll get it out here to Guzman. Out it goes, and a throw-in opportunity for El Azul. There we know. Falls for the moment, and the official's not gonna go with that. And away whistle and a free kick in a dangerous spot now. Mark Wellen puts the hands up in the air immediately as he went for the ball, got the back heel, one of the El Azul players, and the official called it. 34th minute now, top of the 18. This is a dangerous free kick coming right here. Jose Gomez, see the one to take it with the right foot. Number 10 lining up there, 4-person wall in front for the rush. And didn't make it through the wall. Rush stood strong there. The opportunity still there. And this one swept to the side to throw an opportunity for El Azul. Think about that as Jairo Gomez drove that one directly into the wall. White trying to keep control of it here. It'll be a throw in for the rush. White, not a lot of touches here recently. They kind of worked that left side. Andrew White standing over here on the right side. Get him going. Really get something rolling for the Colorado Rush. Looking for their first points here. White up into, they say play on. And a yellow card quickly handed out as Juan Marino thought he had a pretty nice, you sweep the leg though. And again, he's been warned. This is not just indiscriminately handing out yellow cards. It's been a very physical match. I think he'd been probably warned once about that, and the official said no more.
Azul, number 6, Juan Marino.
Gorman is going to take the free kick here. Rush are setting up for a set piece, top of the 18. They are lined up there, ready to go. Chipped up over the top, and Ontiveros says, I'll just go ahead and take this one. Here comes the sun now, big time. Gomez. Good possession by El Azul. Chipped over the top. Rosales. And a whistle it will be a handball and a penalty kick opportunity for El Azul. He's pointing to the spot. Oh, that was me not paying attention here to see exactly what happened. It's Wilson who is down. And again, Shaylor Thomas talking to the official here. Who's going to take it? Jairo Gomez, I think, is going to be the one. He's the one who took the free kick from on top the 18. Shaylor Thomas, let's see. So in the 38th minute here, a penalty kick opportunity for El Azul and an opportunity for them to take the lead here. Jairo Gomez, right-footed, Thomas. This would be a giant save here. Here we go. And a save! Thomas with the save! Ho, ho, ho. That is gigantic. Still a clean sheet after a penalty kick in the 39th. Still scoreless. Well, we'll see. Does this spark a little something here for the Rush?
Penalty kick saved by goalkeeper goalkeeper, Shaylor Thomas.
Guzman running free down here on the near side. Got some room, into the 18 he comes. And a push from behind. And a free kick, penalty kick opportunity coming here. Watch the push on the far side, top of your screen. Right there. And Colin Clark's going to take this one. He's had a few of these in his career. Daniel Ontiveros is the keeper for Club El Azul. Shaylor Thomas on the other end of the pitch here with a giant save on a penalty kick just a minute ago, as a matter of fact. We're in the 40th right now. Colin Clark, the lefty. Can he put the rush up? And another save. Tried to go to the right. Ontiveros is up to the task. 2 penalty kicks and 2 saves by the keepers. Handball and a free kick coming here for the Rush. Quick restart. Nope. Are they going to set it up? Hartman upended down there. Karasalahovic, very physical. It'll be a throw in for Club El Azul. Marino, in it comes, Cantor. We're pushing and shoving, that's on Cantor. Free kick opportunity here for the Rush. Quick restart. Nope, push the numbers forward a little bit. I don't think I've seen that back-to-back saves on penalty kicks like that within a minute. Wow. Still scoreless. Flick to the side. It'll be a throw-in for Club El Azul. Huh. That is amazing. 2 penalty kicks, and we're still scoreless. Each team had an opportunity. Oh, they say play on. Huge chance here for the Rush. Up top with it. Nifty move into the box. Set through, and the drive high. Almost point blank. But again, for Gorman, Brad Gorham, the winger there, got the good set. Now, Ontiveros was in a good spot, cutting that angle a little bit, but again, leaning back. We saw Wilson had a chance at it early in this match, and again, trying to go toward the top. You lean back a little bit, and that ball sails on you. 43rd minute here. No score, and a critical match here. Second to last match of the regular season for the Colorado Rush. Need to get the 3 points here, stay near the top of the table. A win here, and depending on results, you would go to the top of the table, depending on how Greeley FC would finish up. Rush with the push. Top of the box. Send in a drive. Corum is stopped there. Gorman pushed through. Coswell with the shot that time. Here's Williscroft causing problems playing on that left side. He's given a couple of opportunities now. Onside, but just into the 18 it comes. Thomas will scoop, and Rush can try to work their way back through. Cosmo will this Croft give it back to him. Chip back to the far side, and this is over the boundary line to throw in. 44th minute. We're going to have a little extra time here. We've had 2 penalty kicks, and so that's taken a while to set up. The clock does not stop, so I would imagine upwards of 3 to 4 minutes of extra time is possible. At least 3. Yes, plus the injury to Fitzpatrick, which took quite a bit of time.
Next season. Ball information, please.
Rounding ball, Wilson, nice job to possess, send it to the side. It'll be a throw-in for Club El Azul, but get a dangerous spot, but no panic there. 45th minute, so extra time coming. We don't get an indication here of how much time we get, so we're guessing that the official time kept on the field here. Willis Croft, a little bit of real estate, able to send it here, not quite enough on it. Chipped over the top, Thomas has it, and he'll send it here to Guzman. Nifty play, White's on the right. Gorham trying to work his way through, and will continue to. Bounding ball, and that one ends up on the foot of Dominguez. He will send it forward onside. Look out. And they drive, and that even hit the scoreboard. And again, as he was falling backward there, he got certainly underneath that one. Mirza Karasovic. Boy, best chance for Club El Azul right there. He was free and clear for the moment, hurried the shot, and sent it over the top. Clock stopped here, but we're into extra time. It says, so we're at 45 plus. Couldn't tell you how many extra minutes we're going. So over the boundary line will be a throw-in for Club El Azul. Azul into the top of the box here. For the moment, now it'll be swept to the side. And we have come to intermission here. Let's take a look at some highlights here of this first half. 2 penalty kicks, unbelievable. There's Colin Clark, best opportunity early on for the Rush. Fitzpatrick the opportunity, that's probably the best save right there by Ontiveros. There's the ball bounding through, the save by the defender. Able to get back just in time, Gonzalez, and now the penalty kicks, Jairo Gomez. And Shaler Thomas up to the task, got the mitt down there. Colin Clark the penalty kick opportunity, Ontiveros another great save for El Azul. So again, Fitzpatrick with the drive. Those are the 2 during regulation, the opportunities there for the Colorado Rush. 2 penalty kicks though, within a minute of each other. I don't know if I've seen that before, back-to-back 2 saves by the keeper. So we're scoreless as we head into intermission. Break here. And we're back for the second half. Colorado Rush and Club El Azul here from Shea Stadium on Stream It Sports. Intermission clock here says about a minute and a half, but I think the official's about ready to get going here. Meantime, everybody else in the stands is rocking. Back to Shea Stadium we come here in Highlands Ranch. Ready to go, second half, no score. Colorado Rush soccer here, and big match. Get a win here, you get to the top of the table for the time being. And you essentially knock Club El Azul out of contention, finishing in the top half. That's the bottom line for that. 71 degrees still. It's a warm one out here. Rush will go right to left in front of us. 2 penalty kick opportunities. In the 39th and the 40th minutes of that first half, neither club could score on them. Each had an opportunity. Each time, the keepers were up to the task. Wellen to send this ball over the top for the Rush. And a little clutching and grabbing going on. The official says, no, we're not going to have any of that. Free kick for Club El Azul. Early on in the match, it was the Rush who did a nice job possessing the ball, but Club El Azul got better as the match went along in that first half. El Azul outshot the Rush 3-2. Shots on goal anyway. There were some opportunities. Now the Rush had sent a couple over the top of the crossbar, and by a wide margin at that. So the opportunities were there. It's not able to find the back of the net. I'm still shaking my head over the penalty kick opportunity. And really, not that the penalty kicks were not made, that they were saved the way that they were. Both keepers playing very well here this evening. One more match for you here during the regular season that we'll have for you from Shea Stadium in a couple of weeks. It'll be on the 25th. And it's Negrones is who the Rush will be facing, and hopefully for the Rush, they would like to have it set up that they'll be getting ready for the playoffs and maybe a home matchup potentially. Clark has it now. Sends through. And the push ahead into the box. Onside, no, offside. Flag goes up. Nifty feed that time though. Charlie Caswell able to touch that one through, but the official said offside. Touched ahead for Club El Azul. And there is Gomez. He had the penalty kick opportunity, Jairo Gomez, but Shaler Thomas with the nice save there. Handball that we could only see, and a couple of the players as well, but it works out just fine for the Rush here either way. Willis Croft, a little push from behind by Caswell. We're going to get a quick start. And away we go again. Jose Avila sends to the far side. So we know that Dylan Crowley's not here. Ben Gatto is number 9 out there. We got an updated roster here for you. So it is Gatto that's playing down the right side for in that offensive third for the Rush. So a little different pace to things, certainly. Willis Croft working on Gomez. And now Clark with it. Here comes Colin Clark. Got a little real estate in front of him as well. Clark working his way forward. touch through and through to everybody and through that back line. He was looking. Let's try to get it to Kieran O'Brien. O'Brien wearing number 19 out there, and O'Brien, again, you think of that combination. Those two guys work together a little bit with the Rapids. Good to see O'Brien back out there. Were they able to get him enough touches? You've got Andrew White work on the right side for the Rush. And a free kick opportunity for Club El Azul. Daniel Ontiveros is the keeper for Club El Azul, and Shaler Thomas for the Colorado Rush. Both have been solid today. 51st minute here, no score. Drive to the far post and a swing and a miss. Bounding ball still in the 18 and then sent out. How about a one-timer? Onside there. Into the middle of the box. Spin there. Defenders collapsing for the Rush and out of trouble once again. Best possession for El Azul and a reach up and a grab. A little tug there, and official's not going to let that one go. Salazar called for the foul, a free kick opportunity for the Rush. They're going to go right back to work. Touch to White. White got some room in front of him now. He'll give it up, make the run down the middle. Here come the Rush. And the bounding ball, Ontiveros is on it. A little bobble, but able to stay with it. That was between the posts there. Had to make that save. That was more of a cross opportunity, trying to get that to White. White couldn't get there in time, but Ontiveros had to make the save anyway. Sent to the corner of the 18. Nifty back heel. White to there, and this one's set up at the end line, and a corner opportunity coming for the Rush. It'll be their fifth opportunity, first of the half here. In good pace for the Rush. Still looking for the first goal of the match here. Daniel Williscroft. Drive to the far post. One time off the boot, and that one will go wide. Let's tell you a little bit about the Rush in the community. Established in 2002, Rush Equipment Assisting Children. Amazing program allowing every Rush player to make a difference by collecting used soccer equipment, uniforms from Rush players. The REACH program redistributes them to underprivileged children around the nation and around the globe. The Rush Equipment Assisting Children, REACH. Very cool program. Rush gathering along the back line here and trying to go to work. Bounding ball, Clark's got it. Opportunity to throw in. Williscroft gives to Wellen again. El Azul will get it back. And a free kick opportunity here, and boy, somebody got a pretty good shot there. Armando Gonzalez is down as let's watch him run through here and that work. He spins his way, keeps possession. Might have caught a shoulder, not much there though. He's saying he got an elbow. We can read that body language right there. Caught one in the mouth. Official says, you got a free kick out of it. That's all you're going to get out of it. So here comes Club El Azul. A little breather for the two, and the touch to the side is
Substitution.
to no one. Colorado Rush will take the turnover here. Wellen will make the throw in.
Anthony Rosales coming in, number 28. Darian Ramirez.
Hartman is back there. Wilson with it. Chipped over the top, that's too wide. It'll be a throw in for Club El Azul. 55th minute here. Seen a pretty good match played here, and physical match at that. One-timer, and Shayla Thomas with the save. Roberto Dominguez, think about how hard that was to send that ball and turn and strike with the left foot. In the meantime, speaking of lefties, here comes Colin Clark down the far side. Sends to the top of the box, it'll be flicked wide. Gonzalez with a nice defensive play there as he's able to flick it out of harm's way. And a free kick opportunity, that'll be for the Rush, and that a little delayed whistle, but Hartman went up there to go play the ball. Nick Hartman, captain out there, got the head on it, but then got a little business afterwards from a Club El Azul player. Now a set piece opportunity for the Rush. Hartman's going to do the honors. Here we go. Chipped in, ooh, and Daniel Ontiveros, a little bobble for the moment there, but was able to control it. Touch through, whoops, swing and a miss. Gatto working his way through, but crossed into no one, and Ontiveros will grab it. Some of the best saves that were out there, certainly on the penalty kicks, by both keepers. Ontiveros also made a fantastic save, and a bounding ball here, and a free kick opportunity just outside of the box coming. And a yellow card being handed out. Watch this finish here. Bounding ball. Boy, I don't know if there was a lot there, but this is what Kara Salahovic was saying. He got pulled down from behind as he was trying to go to that ball. That's what he was saying. But again, not getting a penalty kick out of it, but the ball is going to be set just on top of the 18. Boy, another great opportunity for Club El Azul. Shayla Thomas and the Rush, are they up to the task here for the stop again? It's going to be Clark along the back line, standing next to Thomas there between the posts. The two officials coming together to talk about this one. I think the argument is that it was in the box. It was not, though. It was well outside the box. And it is. Now, I didn't see who it was given to. Was it Hartman? It was. So that would be Nick's second yellow. Yep. Yeah. And they gave it to Nick Hartman, and that is his second yellow of the day, and it in turn is a red card. And so the Rush are playing a man down here as we head toward an hour in. So the Rush will have to do this if they want to keep this point at the very least, we're going to have to play a man down. Think about climbing that hill, trying to get a total of 3 out of it. Here we go. Big wall set up here for the rush. And the drive and off of one of the players of the wall, and out it goes. It'll be a corner opportunity for Club El Azul. Armando Gonzalez just tried to blast it through the wall, but nobody was getting out of the way. Well, the worst news out of that whole thing is that Hartman getting the red card. There's a drive up and offside. We're headed back the other way. Or a little clutching and grabbing. No offside. It was actually, you'd see him pointing at someone. A little clutching and grabbing going on. So a free kick for the rush here. Yeah, the worst news out of all of that, though, is we get into an hour into the match. Is that Nick Hartman picked now, second yellow, gets a red card, and is not available for the next match. So you've got a captain that was out due to injuries 2 weeks ago, returned. Now he's going to miss the final 35 minutes of this one. Or excuse me, final 30 minutes of this one. Wallen can't quite settle that, but it comes right back to his head, but then heads it to an El Azul player. Club El Azul coming back the other way. And again, we'll have numbers the rest of the way. The rush playing a man down. Nifty work that time. Andrew Mejia working out there, number 14. That is Mejia wearing number 14. Willis Croft down. By the way, for El Azul, that was their first corner opportunity. There's a drive. It'll go wide. Got to look at that one. Had a little bit of an opening. Boy, he was trying to thread the needle, though, to that far post, which would be near to us, but far post for him with that right foot. And it just bent away. As Croft will send it to the far side. Look out. Upended there is Michael, knocked over, so saw a yellow card come out. There's Salahovic. Did he get that one? It's gonna. Is that who it was? 31? Okay. I looked away. I saw the yellow card being put away. I didn't see who he was pointing at. Into the box it comes. Flicked on, and Monteveros is there to grab it. Would not have counted either way, though.
There's a yellow card on Azul, number 31. Here's
Gonzalez, heavy touch. Back we go the other way. Here, off the ball, but Rush trying to be a little more careful with the possessions, even in the midfield here, playing a man down. You have to push some numbers forward, though. You play for the point, certainly. Keep it as a tie, but if you get the opportunity, you want to take it up over the top. Seeing them, the opportunity with the free kick, even in the midfield, instead of the quick restart, they were working it as a set piece, knowing that opportunity is going to be a little more limited now as you're playing a man down. So you have to be precise with your possessions, particularly along the defensive back three that the Rush are playing with here. And a free kick opportunity for Club El Azul from their own end. And a quick restart. Dominguez. Got a little bit of real estate here on this side as the Rush are trying to work on getting the shape back. Can take one man out of the equation and it throws you off, particularly almost an hour into the match when it happened. Kia back to get that one. Now Thomas try to send this out of trouble. Oh boy, a little deflection off the arm there, no call. Up toward the top of the box, Gonzalez will send it here. That left foot one time, deflection, out it goes. Or was that a shank? It was a shank. I thought there was a deflection. Instead, he just missed it. Hit it off the toe that time instead of really getting a good strike with the boot and curling that one in. Rush will take that. Let's remind you, you can do more than watch this broadcast. You can certainly be a part of it as a sponsor. Your business logo, commercials, and live reads all integrated right into the action. For details, contact Joe Webb, 720-341-8855, or contact you through email at joewebb with 2 B's at coloradorush.com. Here come the Rush. White ticks it through. Deflection. Rush starting to try to push the numbers forward. And now Clark will work his way through as he tries to dribble his way through. And this one touchdown. It'll be a throw-in opportunity for the Rush. 66th minute here. Quick throw in by Welland. Welland to take it down the side. Deflection. And out it goes. It'll be a throw in for Club El Azul. Kieran O'Brien trying to work some magic down this near side. Just the ball had a little spin on it. He's trying to pop it over the top. Mejia, a little shoving match going on. It'll be a free kick opportunity here. Mejia working against Jairo Gomez. So Clark will take the free kick here from right about the midfield stripe here. In the meantime, here's Kara Salahovic is going to be subbed out here. Juan Carrillo forward for Club El Azul. Carrillo, some fresh legs up front for Club El Azul now. Rush will have to be mindful of that. Empty footwork doesn't get him anywhere. Caswell was trying to work his way through, and now here comes El Azul. Dominguez working his way through. Jairo Gomez. Gomez into the box he comes. Center drive that'll go wide. And out into the street again. Sure. Set 4 soccer balls out of the stadium. Interesting. Kara Salahovic is out, has a yellow card, and so they will get him out. And again, you get the fresh legs in, but Kara Salahovic has a red or playing on a yellow card already. So offside on the far side. '68th minute here for the Rush. It is more critical for Club El Azul to get the 3 points out of this. This is a giant match for them. They need the 3 points. For the Rush, you would like to get the 3 points, get back to the top of the table, but you're already inside that top 4. In the meantime, Thomas off his mark. You get yourself a point. You just move yourself up in the box here a little bit. Headed back and grabbed there by Ontiveros. As it sits in the Colorado Conference in the Pro Premier Division, FC Greeley sits on top of the table, 23 points going into today. Colorado Rush sitting second at 22. Colorado Springs FC behind them at 21 points, and FC Boulder 20. Club El Azul with 17. So that's how critical it is for them. They've got to get another 3 points to get at least into the top 4. To the right foot it comes. Nifty work defensively for the Rush here. Able to drive El Azul out of the 18. Point blank opportunity was there, but nothing that Dominguez could do about it. That touch to the right, wanted to get it to his right foot there, and he just too many touches. Got to settle and strike it sometimes, and thought he had a little bit more time. Nice recovery by the Rush. Bounding ball. Rush will get to this one. Oswell going to set it back to White here. White keeping possession. Welland. Rush going backwards here a little bit. Continuing to go backwards here. Just trying to set a little something up if they can. Chested forward, but Azul with it. 70 minutes in to the match. Gomez turns. White with it now. Welland, the back kick. Thomas trying to set it back up over the top, but that one goes wide, so a throwing opportunity for Azul. You get the sense, the Rush, you're pulling back a little bit. You're playing a man down. The red card to Nick Hartman, got his second yellow of the match. And a free kick opportunity. That's a pretty easy call there. As Carrillo with the push from behind and a quick restart. Hartman, as we were saying, Nick Hartman got that second yellow. Gave it about the 59th minute, so Rush have been playing for a man down for about 11 minutes here, and they've really had to settle back in defensively. Taking the chances when they can, but again, you are a man down, you got to play a little bit more to play for the point. That'll be a free kick now for Club Azul. A little too much clutching and grabbing right on top of the box now. Another really, really big opportunity for Azul. They've had a couple just outside of the penalty box here. Another set piece opportunity. Thomas with 3 saves today. That one didn't make it through the wall either. Azul has tried twice to send it directly through the wall, and the Rush haven't moved. I mean, and hey, you watch enough professional soccer, guys are going to flinch. Guys are going to get out of the way. They're going to turn. Not these guys. And they're not making anything even close to what the guys in even the MLS do. It is the love of the game, certainly, in the UPSL. And the opportunity to maybe hook up with another professional team at some point. Drive never made it through. Welland got in front of that one. O'Brien send it here. White stays on it. Willis Croft will send it ahead. And then played off the ball for the moment, but White's going to stay with it now. Rush will again. It's about keeping possession. Willis Croft looking for White on that far side. Azul with the possession. '73rd minute. Lights have certainly taken the effect here as the sun has gone behind the mountains. And it's cooling down. Gomez in the meantime trying to work his way through. Top of the box. Gomez drive, and Thomas bobbles but stays with it. Taylor Thomas another save. And this one will be sent wide. Azul has been building and building and building each time. Have had some quality opportunities. That's their first shot on goal we've seen in this first half. Thomas has done a pretty good job to stay with it. 4 saves for Taylor Thomas. Sort of chipped toward the stands here. It'll be a throw in for Club Azul. Yeah, I can see the rush have gone with 3 back along the back side, but again, the midfielders have really had to pull back here, playing a man down. Carrillo with the throw in. Ryan. Oswell will send it to the far side now. So Rush, see if maybe they can pick some numbers through here. Deflected for the moment. Comes all the way through the Willis Crop. And played off the ball as Caswell. Club El Azul trying to turn back the other way. Gomez. Another dangerous push ahead. 4 along the back line now for the Rush. Sent out of trouble again. Rushman had to be back on their heels here a little bit defensively. Again, playing a man down, 76th minute. Playing to get the point. Staying near the top of the table here. Again, gain a point, you still get near the top. And you lead in goal differential. Oh, boy. Official's not going to blow the whistle on that one. Not in the 76th minute. And one-on-one. Unless there's some serious jersey tugs or just a blatant foul, he's going to let it be physical. We've seen that the entire match here. We've seen a couple of yellows handed out. Nick Hartman got 2, got himself a red. Carrillo, touch to the top of the box, a little back heel, nifty play. Carrillo trying to dribble his way through. And touches it to the side of the net. Tried to poke that one through. Thomas was right there, guarding that near post. And let it go, so a goal kick. Let's tell you about the Rush Thunder. It's a national program, soccer players with special needs. The special needs program established to promote the game of soccer in a unique segment of our club community. Thunder employs that is a buddy system of high school age Rush players. Buddies help in the one-on-one situations with the Thunder players and build skills and confidence through the fun atmosphere. Having consistent weekly volunteers gives each Thunder player a couple of buddies that know each other well. Want to volunteer? Rush Thunder would love to have you here. Contact Danny Elsner, that is, for more information. 720-231-8430.
Pause the time.
In here, we're going to stop the clock for the moment as the official clock has been stopped on the field by the officials. Right in the 78th minute. See what the officials are going through here. Well, we'll get an explanation of the PA as you saw Joe Webb over there. He's going to relay the information to get it to the fans and let them know what's going on. Got our hands up in the air up here in the press box. Not sure why it was stopped. Now I throw this out. Could they have lost all the soccer balls? They did not. But they did not. But they were working toward it, though. They had 4 of them have gone out of the stadium. But they do have enough. They were able to retrieve a couple of them. So we saw a lightning strike, and I didn't see it out here. Probably to the south of us. Yeah, it looks like that's where the rough stuff is. Just outside of the area. Needs to be within 6 miles, and league rules mandate and stadium rules really mandate that you have to stop things for a half hour, but it was at 6.8 miles away, so we're okay. So we're continuing on, clock rolling here, 78th minute. Try to get this one finished up. I don't know which. I can quickly pull it up here on the website. We'll see if it happens. Coswell, little opportunity, sends it forward, gets pulled down. That'll be a free kick opportunity coming for the Rush. On top of the box, numbers got to go forward here. You got to make the run. Watch here. A nice touch, but was not even allowed to get to that one. And another yellow card handed out to a Club El Azul player. And a free kick opportunity just outside the box. You can see Colin Clark is setting it up there. Rusher playing a man down here. This is a big free kick. "79 minutes in here. Time is ticking down. Well, you put a goal through here and the Rush. You think about this. They have played well, control possession the first half, but again, not able to find the back of the net. Club El Azul, confidence built that entire first half. Suddenly they were controlling the possessions. Here we go. Clark to drive. Can't get it over the wall. Right back to Colin Clark. And the ball sent to the far side. Now a free kick opportunity coming. Oh, and a push from behind. Clark's just going to sit down on the turf here for the moment. We'll watch here. Clark coming over. And the finish there is going to push from behind. And that by Ray Gomez. As they continue to talk here, let's see what's going to be doled out by the officials. Yep, Clark's going to get the red card. And that means he's not going to be available for the next match either. Now, I don't know if Gomez is going to get anything, and I don't think he does. He's the one who ended up coming over and pushing Clark down from behind. I don't believe he was booked at all. But Clark with the sweep of the leg there and upending the Club El Azul player over in the corner, and the official deems that as a red card offense. And now the two officials talking to each other here a little bit. Joe Webb standing in the middle of it going, so you got to book that guy. You got to book the guy that pushed my guy over after it happened. And I don't think so. 2 red cards in this match. Nick Hartman booked with 2 yellows and sent off, and will not be available for the final match of the season. And now Colin Clark given a red card, and he will not be available for the next match. Now it is critical. You're 2 men down. You have to play for the tie. Stay near the top of the table. And so we'll go. in the 83rd minute. Boy, this has just turned into, if you can save this match, get the point out of it, you've got another match ahead where you're going to have to essentially play for best you can with two of your captains out. Club El Azul now is going to go into full attack mode. In the meantime, the Rush may be able to push some numbers forward for the moment. O'Brien was headed forward, but sent to the side here. It'll be a throw-in opportunity for the Rush. And the Rush will be in no hurry when the ball goes out of bounds. When there is a free kick opportunity, they are going to slow the pace of this game down to a crawl. Flicked forward, looking for White, and this ball will be set up into the stands. Boy, what an opportunity for Club El Azul. They are playing a club now that is 2 players down. And for the Rush, now you're playing for the tie. Now your keeper has played so well, but you haven't been able to find a way through what the keeper, Daniel Ontiveros, has been able to do for Club El Azul, who has played a wonderful match as well. But you got to keep strong along that back line here. Club El Azul pushing the numbers forward. Carrillo up top and a drive, and it'll go wide. Just looking for a little daylight as the Colorado Rush pack it in. Yeah, you think that Shaler Thomas is helping out as best he can because the ball went to the side. There's a ball behind the cage there. And he said, no, I'm going to go get that one. You watch the tactics here. And it's about keeping possession now, not about necessarily scoring. It's about keeping that possession, keeping it down in the Club El Azul area of the pitch. This ball will head over the boundary line and a throw in for Club El Azul. And another throw in for El Azul. Here it comes to the near side. Carrillo again likes to work toward the middle and has tried one from distance. Rush packing it in here a little bit. Got the possession for the moment. Looking for White there on that touch. Didn't happen. Dominguez. O'Brien upended. Gomez working his way through. Double team comes and played off the ball. And set to the side. A throw-in opportunity. 87th minute now. Going to have a few extra minutes here. At least 3 here now. They had to determine on the lightning strike that was there as well. This one into the box it comes. Wilson will head it out for the moment. And a free kick opportunity now for the Rush. And Shaler Thomas going to take the free kick here as White works his way down the field. And he will send it down the pitch. And a free kick for Club El Azul on the far side. Rush are playing 2 men down. 2 yellow cards to Nick Hartman. He was sent off in the 59th, and then Colin Clark got a red card. Big deal in this match, but a giant deal for the next match. They'll both be out. And another drive by Carrillo, who shanks another one. Is that 3 shanks for Carrillo, I believe? Hey, wised up. Shaler Thomas got a ball delivered to him by the opponent there. He was going to go chase it down again. 88th minute. And this one will be sent to the side here. And make Club El Azul track it down. The gamesmanship for soccer. If you don't know the game, you wonder what in the world is going on here. But for the Rush, they're playing down 2 men, so they are going to take their time, and they are just going to work. A 0-0 tie works fine for them. Thomas, tried to drive one through. Didn't get any lift on that one. That's dangerous. I've seen deflections. I've seen it happen a couple times where it will deflect off the opponent, and it will get deflected right back into the back of the net. Club El Azul push forward, across to the top of the box. Working his way through, bounding ball off the deflection. It'll go wide. It'll be a corner opportunity, just the second corner opportunity for Club El Azul. Both of them coming in the second half. Watch here. Just the deflection off the defender up front. That was Ryan Wilson. Thomas was not ready for that ball the way that it came out, but it went wide. 90th minute. We're about to head into extra time here. Low line driver, and it is headed out. Throw in Dominguez on the far side. El Azul going to throw them all forward here. They need the 3 points. Into the box. Oswell sent it out. Here comes El Azul. Chipped over the top once again. Headed to the side by Mejia. And he was trying to get there in time. Bounding ball that made it over the fence here. May have been an El Azul fan there that threw it right back over. If you're at the Rush, you kick it a couple of times. Carrillo trying to work his way through. Into extra time we go. Thank you. You remember to start the clock. They stopped the clock here instead of letting it continue to run, so we don't know how much extra time. We're just into it, and another drive high. A little daylight there, but he couldn't get on top of the ball. So we are into extra time. El Azul, here's the situation. They've got to win. Must win. Otherwise, everybody else could start just keep pulling away from them. They're trying to get into the top four. For the Rush, they're playing 2 men down now. Now they're just playing for the tie. Even with that, they would tie at the top of the table here if they could just secure the point. Chip to the side. This is going to go wide. Rush will have to throw in. Second minute of extra time here. Ball is through. Drive. The flag is up way back here. I saw the flag go up on this side, and the official did not see it. So no goal. Yeah, and I know, Phil, there it is. The offside called immediately. So, and again, we saw it here because as soon as that ball set over the top, you kind of look and that flag went up. Third extra minute of the match. Ball chipped in. El Azul wants to quickly counter if they can. Maybe the last time to do it. Instead, White with the ball. Touch to the side. White has it and upended. Free kick opportunity up top. One more set piece opportunity here for the Rush potentially. Third extra minute. We are into extra time of the match here. And for the Rush, they got a shot on a set piece, or you drive it from where it's at on top of the box. Daniel Ontiveros has been really good. Between the posts, here we go. White, the drive, and the save by Ontiveros, and he's going to quickly turn it back the other way. Another save made. Carrillo with it now, pushes his way through. Touch here, Dominguez to the top of the box. A touch, this one headed over the end line. 3 minutes into extra time here. There's not much time left. This may be the last chance for Club El Azul. Chip to the top of the box. One-timer, it goes high. How did he come open like that? The Rush just lost him in the mix. That is unbelievable. He had one chance, got his boot on it, but could not finish it off. It just went high. Bounding ball over the end line, throw-in opportunity for Club El Azul. Tells Carrillo to step back. Coming up on 5 minutes of extra time here. That's the best chance they've had. Dominguez gets it on his foot again. He had that opportunity. Sends to the middle, down it goes. One-timer, bounding ball. Thomas will watch it go by. Goal kick here as we head toward the 5th extra minute. And now the Rush players have got to be on the official here a little bit going, come on. Time's got to be running out. And time is out. Full time. And a 0-0 draw is the best way for it to come out for the Colorado Rush. They will take it. By the end of the match, they were playing 2 men down. And they're still able to secure a point. And that, for the moment, puts them at the top of the table, tied with FC Greeley. But the Rush, with a plus 17 goal differential, compared to FC Greeley's plus 7, puts them at the top, even with the draw here today for Club El Azul. Tough news. They have probably lost their opportunity. Even though they secured a point, it's a must-win in their next match. And even then, the odds are very short on that. Let's take a look at the highlights here from the second half. No goals, but plenty of action here. And another save made. Daniel Ontiveros has been very good here in the second half. Bounding ball by, and you can see Karasalahovic is pulled down by Nick Hartman. And so Hartman gets the red card. In the meantime, Shaler Thomas, another save on the opportunity there by Gomez, and there is what caused the red card as Colin Clark, the big finish on the player in the corner, upends the Club El Azul player. Clark is sent off, and the best opportunity, how about Dominguez? Got behind the defense, just could not get a true strike on it. Tall order for the Colorado Rush. I know they're at the top of the table. Right now, they're at the very top of the table with the goal differential. One more match ahead. They'll play Las Coronas in 2 weeks. We will have it for you starting at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. The Rush will be playing without Colin Clark. They will be playing without Captain Nick Hartman. And if they would like to host a playoff game, this 1 point keeps them in the playoffs, most likely here all the way through. They're going to have to win next in 2 weeks to make sure they have a home playoff game. But a scoreless draw, the best that could come out of this is they were playing 2 men down at the end. The final, no score, but the Rush survive over Club El Azul from Shea Stadium here. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks. Big match coming up then here on Stream It Sports.